Today we will be focusing on stretches to relieve tension headaches. Hey, it's Chelsey, and welcome to my pain relief program. We will be using a prop later on in the class. I have a lacrosse ball right here. This one is super hard, so it really gets into those muscles. So if you need something a little softer, you can grab a tennis ball, or I even have some socks right here. And what I do is I roll up one, and then I place the other one on top, and we roll up towards the heel, and then I will close it to now it makes a ball. And this one's will be really nice and soft to use as another option. For now, let's set our props to the side, come into a nice seated position, relax the body, and we'll start with little pressure points. So bringing the fingers right in that little eye socket area, so where the eyes drain into the nose, and just create little circles right here. If you have any sinus issues or anything like that that's helping that tension headache grow, this really helps release any flowing in that mucus and helps relieve that headache just a little bit more. Every little bit helps, right? So from here, we'll slowly drop the fingers down outside of the base of the nose, and again, creating little circles. This is great for allergies right here. Helps that breath flow a little bit more easy. From here, take those fingers out to the side of the cheekbone. Little circles right here. Just breathing, relaxing the body. If you close your eyes, that's fine too. We're settling the body, settling the mind. Now from here, take the fingertips and go up towards the temples. A little bit by those eyes, so below those eyes and by the temples, just tiny little circles. I'm not pressing very hard, just nice and easy. Keeping that breath. All right, couple little circles right here. And then from here, we can release it from the face. Take that right hand, and right in between that pointer and that thumb, we'll take a little squeeze right here with our other hand, getting into that muscle. Squeeze it as hard as you'd like. Don't tear that skin off, but we want to apply pressure. Now the pressure in here will deflect the pain in the head. So find a breath or two. This is a common pressure point to help relieve that tension headache. So we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. You can even lower that hand. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly releasing that hand. And we'll go to the other side. So left hand in between that pointer and that thumb, that little muscle right here, right at that base. Add a squeeze right here. Breathe. Still sitting up nice and tall. Squeeze and hold for 10 seconds. Keep holding. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So slowly release that. Now from here, I'll plant this left hand down on the ground beside me. Take my head, that ear over to the right side, and then relax my right hand on top of that head. So just applying a little bit more pressure down. Now keep that shoulder down. That's why we're pressing this hand beside us. And really embrace this stretch in the side of the neck. Breathe right here. Holding 3 more seconds. Now from here, slowly take that nose to the elbow. And again,
Relax that hand on that head. So this takes that stretch to a little bit behind the neck, so still the side and back of that neck. One more deep breath in and out. And then we'll slowly release that right hand all the way down to the ground and take that head all the way up and over left side. Left hand will then relax on that head, easing the head a little bit closer to that shoulder and to the ground. We forget how important it is to stretch that neck. A lot of that tension we hold in those shoulders. And then that buildup over time gives us this horrible headache. So a little self-care, a little self-love to help prevent those headaches from even coming. One more deep breath in and out right here. And we'll slowly release that left hand. Bring the head back up. Now from here, chin into the chest. Interlock those hands, placing them on the top of that head and getting a deeper stretch behind that neck. So gravity is really doing the work. Don't forcefully pull that neck down. We're just relaxing the hands on the head. One more breath in and out, nice and easy. We'll slowly take the hands onto the knees and take the chin all the way up to the sky. Now from here, we're gonna get a stretch in that neck. So close the mouth and then slowly open it. So that close is stretching that front of the neck. And we're at home, so no need to feel like we're funny looking or anything like that. We're doing it together. Last one. Beautiful, bringing that head back up to neutral, stacking that spine. We'll take one shoulder roll all the way up and back. Now from here, I'm gonna drop my chin into the chest. Roll it to the left side. Keep it going all the way back to the right and back again. One more time, nice and slow, really feeling those muscles stretch all the way around the neck. Taking it fully, every single corner. Now once you make it back to center, begin to roll the opposite way, going to the right shoulder, up to the sky, left and back. One more full circle to the right. Beautiful. Once you make it to the chest, we'll roll it back up. Interlock those hands. We're gonna place the hands behind the neck, and from here, I'm gonna squeeze lightly on that neck and press the palms of my hands up into the base of my skull. So the skull where it meets the neck, I'm just giving a little squeeze and pressing my wrist up. Take a big deep breath in here. And then we'll slowly just get little squeezes up and down the base of that neck. So going all the way up and then back down. One more little squeeze. You can drop those elbows and take those fingertips, press them down at the base of that neck where it meets those shoulders. Find an inhale here, and then with those fingertips, glide them all the way down. Now, all these muscles in that shoulder complex meet right here. So we're gonna press right here, right above the shoulder. You can feel that clavicle right in front, and we're just lightly pressing down. Still lengthen up through the spine. Take a breath or two right here. And then release the hands. All right, from here, Inhale, lengthening up through the spine, open the chest, press the shoulder blades together, and then lengthen that chin up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring the chin into the chest, slowly round the spine, and send that belly button back like that cat-cow. But as we inhale, instead of driving that chest forward, we're gonna lengthen it all the way up. One more of these. So exhale, rounding the spine. Holding onto those knees so you can get a deep stretch right here. And then inhale, lengthen up through the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up that chest, and lengthen through the chin. All right, slowly coming back to neutral, grab your ball. And we're gonna go ahead and lay it down. Before we lie down, we'll use the ball and place it between the shoulder blade and the spine. So you can kind of play around with it. So finding that spot, if you need to change, maybe move it a little closer to the shoulder or down closer to that low back. But we want to kind of stay high between that shoulder blade and the spine. So once you find that magical spot, just release the legs down, the arms, and find a breath right here. We'll hold each one for 10 seconds. But again, if that headache is a little bit more intense, feel free to do this a little bit longer. Now from here, this palm is facing up towards the sky. We're gonna glide the hand all the way up by the ear, not doing any work, so minimal effort. Once you've made it there, just slowly gliding it back by the body. So again, all the way up, it's staying in that position as that shoulder blade moves around. So 2 more of these, nice and easy. All the way up. So if you find a little sticky spot, you can stop and just breathe into it. And then last one, all the way up towards the ear. And this time we'll bring the elbow down, stopping in a 90 degree. That palm is still facing up. And then from here, we'll slowly rotate and flip that palm to face the ground. So now we have a different little movement in that shoulder complex to really help relieve any knots or tension those shoulders are holding. So keep this breath going, moving nice and slow. Just flipping that palm forward and up and down towards the ground. Last one, all the way up and all the way back down. Nice. You can release that arm all the way down by the spine, slowly lift up, and we're gonna switch other side. Before we switch, if you lay down, you can kind of feel this right side is sinking a little bit deeper into the mat than this left. So let's help it out. Take that ball in between that shoulder blade, that spine. Find that beautiful spot. Release the palms down, the body, into the mat, into the ball. So we'll pause here, breathe for 10 seconds. A little more, a little less, depending on how severe your tension headache is. And then whenever you're ready, slowly gliding that left hand all the way up towards the ear. And then nice and easy all the way back down. All right, keep this going. Now, no one is perfectly symmetrical. Maybe Arnold in his prime, but you may feel knots that you felt on one side that you didn't on the other. So just breathe, explore the body, and listen to it. Last arm all the way up. And then as we take it down, bring it into that 90 degree. So palm is facing up from here. Slowly rotate that hand all the way down to the ground. And then again, flipping it back up. Beautiful, nice and easy. Gravity is doing that work for you. We're just doing tiny little movements here. Beautiful, 2 more just like that. Flipping that palm up and back down. Last one right here, all the way back up. And then flip back down. Slowly extend that arm all the way down to the hips, lengthening it out. Shift and grab that ball. So you can just check in with the body. All right, we'll slowly come up to roll onto our stomachs. But before we do, we'll take that ball, and as we lay down, right where your clavicle is, you're gonna place it underneath. We'll start at that sternum. So right in this little 90 degrees, we'll start there, just relaxing and slowly ease our way over to that shoulder or the end of our clavicle or collarbone. All right, so lying down on our chest, our stomach, placing that ball in that beautiful position. You can extend the arm out to the side and just relax that head down. Very important to get that front as well as the back. Now we'll just hold for a couple of breaths, and then slowly, just with the other hand, you can roll the ball down a little bit closer. So it's probably 3 rolls or 2 rolls to get down that collarbone. So take your time. No rush. I'm on my last little roll. Breathing. Again, gravity is doing all the work for us. Nice. Slowly pressing up. And we'll switch other side. So finding that spot on the other side, coming down and taking that arm to 45. You can relax that head down. And just breathe right here. Nice, slowly rolling down that collarbone. Holding for maybe 3 to 5 seconds. A little bit more if you need it. All right, this is my last little roll. Really lengthening out those breaths, calming the body, the mind. All right, slowly ease off the ball. Place it to the side. Now from here, I'm gonna send my hips back to my heels into a little child's pose and flip the palms to face the sky. From here, take a couple breaths, relaxing that body down, settling the body, allowing any of that tension you were holding to just go away, releasing the muscles in the face, the neck, the shoulders. If you want, even letting those hands curl up. Take 2 deep breaths in and out, nice and full. Feel free to even stay here longer. And if you're ready, slowly walk it up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope this helped. Where do you feel your headache? Is it behind the eyes, in the base of that neck, or even in the temples?
Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again soon.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.